We are going to start demonstration number 2, which is metal versus plastic spoon. And if you're watching this from home, you're going to need a couple of materials. If you don't have them, it's okay. I'm going to show you how to do everything anyway. It's just going to make your learning better if you've got these things at home and you can see for yourself. So you need 2 spoons. You need a metal one, doesn't matter what kind of metal it's made out of, and a plastic spoon. Doesn't matter what kind of plastic, doesn't matter what color, metal and plastic spoon. For the second part of this demonstration, you're going to need 2 types of trays. And trays are not a common thing that people have in their houses, but if you've got them, by all means, grab them out. You need a plastic type tray and a metal type tray. Doesn't matter what size, what color, what shape, etc. If you've got those kinds of things, grab them out right now. If not, don't worry. I'm going to show you everything anyway. Okay, so pause the video, go grab your stuff, and come right back. We are going to start demonstration number 2, and you will need to be on page 3 in your heat transfer piece of paper that you got from my website. You need your 2 spoons. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting an ice cube on each of the spoons. I've got 2 about the same size, so you'll need 1 for each ice cube. Mine are like, made with the ice cube tray. I don't have a fancy schmancy ice cube maker, so it doesn't matter. Just get yourself some ice cubes. You are going to put 1 on each spoon. And what I want you to do before we get started is take those spoons and put them on your face. Which one feels colder? Sorry, which one has a lack of heat? More of a lack of heat. Yeah, I want you to keep that in mind while we are playing with this demonstration. But it's kind of an interesting thing once we learn some things today. So now you're going to make a prediction. Take a look at page 3 on your heat transfer piece of paper. And the question at the top, it's number 4, says make a prediction. Which spoon do you think is going to make the ice melt faster and why? You have to tell me why too. You can't just say, oh, this one is going to. I want to know why. Tell me why. Make that prediction, write it down, and then we'll come right back. So pause the video right now. I assume since you hit play, you've already made your prediction. So make sure that you have that written down before you do anything else. Take your 2 spoons. You need some ice. I have a bowl full, but you really only need 2 cubes of about the same size. That's important. Mine are just homemade ice cubes because I don't have an ice maker. So you're going to take the metal spoon and place an ice cube on top of it. You're going to take the plastic spoon and place an ice cube on top of it. You might need some help. I'm finding that this is a little difficult. Wait for it. Okay, so you're going to have to hold it for a while. Now, if you have somebody at home to help you with this, I would highly recommend it. You probably want to trade the spoons every minute or so because you're going to hold this for about 4 minutes. You're going to hold it for 4 minutes and see what happens. And if you can trade them off with one person at your house, it would be a lot easier. If you're by yourself like I am right now, then you're just going to have to hold it. I would time it or watch TV while you're doing it at the same time or think about science. Hold it for 4 minutes. So 4 minutes later, I dumped the ice cube off of my spoons because it's been 4 minutes. I want you to take a look, and it might be hard to see from the video, but look at the metal spoon. Do you see that water in there? I don't know if you can see in the plastic spoon because of how much light I've got in there. And you know how they're doing this? Through conduction. No water. Ooh, right onto my laptop. Water on the metal spoon. Look at that. That's a lot of water that melted. Which one of these made the heat transfer faster? This one. Yeah. That means that this metal spoon, this one right here, is a better conductor. It conducts heat better. The plastic spoon is not. We've come to heat truth number 3. Heat truth number 3 says, heat always wants to travel from areas of higher heat to areas of lower heat energy. Higher heat energy to lower heat energy. Think about our soda can example. When we took our soda can out of the fridge, the slower moving molecules are actually in the soda can because there's less heat energy. The faster moving molecules are in the air around it. There is more heat energy. Well, I know from heat truth number 3 that heat travels from higher temperatures to lower temperatures, and so the heat is actually going to travel from the air to the soda can. How is the heat actually transferring to the ice cube on these spoons? We have our spoon and our ice cube. The spoon has faster moving molecules than the ice cube, so there is more heat energy. The ice cube has slower moving molecules, so there is less heat energy. And I know that heat truth number 3 says that heat travels from higher temperatures to lower temperatures, so the heat transfers from the spoon to the ice cube. So technically we're done with the metal and spoon demonstration, but you have a couple of other questions to answer. Number 3 and number 4 on your piece of paper. Sorry, that's a lie. Number 6 and number 7 on your piece of paper you need to answer. Number 6 is describe the difference between a conductor and an insulator. Now you have a better idea of what the difference is. And number 7 is which spoon is a conductor and which spoon is an insulator. So take a few minutes, write that down, and then we'll come back. So Fiona wants to say that you've learned a lot. You've learned a lot about conduction over the last couple days and the last couple demos. The important thing to remember is conduction is heat transfer through contact. So objects have to be in contact with each other. Okay? Conduction is heat transfer through contact. High five. Yes, good girl. I forgot one more thing. Remember when I had you do this? Which one felt colder? The metal one does. Yeah, it's a conductor, which means when you put a plastic spoon, or a metal spoon for that matter, on your face, the faster moving molecules are in your face. There's more heat energy there. The slower moving molecules are in the spoon. There's less heat energy. We all know heat truth number 3, but I'm going to remind you one more time. So because of heat truth number 3, the heat is going to transfer from your face to the spoon. Well, the metal spoon is a better conductor, so that heat transfer is going to happen more quickly, which means that your face is going to feel colder on the metal spoon side than on the plastic spoon side.